What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KG48. Welcome back to my 7 Days to Die single player Let's Play. This is episode 55. And I did some work off camera, but I was actually streaming it the other day. Unfortunately, it was a few days ago, so I'm not sure exactly what I did. It was only for like an hour. One thing I know I did do, though, is I went back to my original base and I was going to do some transfers. And then I realized there was still a lot of stuff in the... Where's my original base? Yeah, that's my original base. I went back to my original base and I did some transfers, and I realized I had a lot of stuff in the forges. So what I did was I cooked all the stuff out of the forges and I brought it over here. So as you can see right here, I'm starting to fill up these forges with all kinds of goodies. See right here. And right here. Also, I'm still cooking up concrete. There you go. There you go. And I've done a little bit of organizing with my chests. I've got all my gun stuff in here. This is still like a miscellaneous chest at the moment. And this one is for my resources for the most part. So what we're going to do now today is we're going to go back to our Cage's Keep because it is day 56. We have to get ourselves all situated for the next Horde day. And I don't know if you guys remember the last time I was at Cage's Keep, but I did not... I'm getting some screamers. I did not reinforce the, I didn't repair the base after the attacks. Now, there's something with the screamers. They're actually roaming towards my base now, and they really technically shouldn't be, because they shouldn't be seeing me, but I'm guessing they're seeing my base. So, but they are dying on the spike, so if they're going to roam to my base, then so be it. I might have did some work on the... Oh, they're spawning inside the base. That doesn't make any sense. Why are they spawning... First of all... Why are they spawning inside the base? My forges are over there. Like, why is there even a screamer here? That doesn't make any sense. I don't have anything here. This isn't where my forges are. They're over here. I don't have any campfires. I don't have any forges. The only thing I could... Now they're spawning inside my base. Awesome. This is just fucked. The only thing I can think of is that the forges and the campfires are not the only thing that raise the heat. I believe that building raises the heat as well. So, I don't know, maybe that's something to do with it. I really have no idea, but it kind of annoys me that they're spawning inside my base. One thing someone said that I could do to keep things from spawning inside the base is put down my own blocks, and that's true. But you know what, man? This floor is really, really solid. This is going to take a long time to dig up. Oh, never mind. It's not as solid as I thought. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig up the floor. I'm going to replace the floor because, according to the rules of the game, the zombies are not allowed to spawn on player put down floors. Like, if I put down a floor, theoretically, the zombies should not be able to spawn on that floor. They could still maybe spawn on my roof. I don't know. I just kind of feel like they kind of spawn wherever they want, and it's really, really irritating. But the good news is the zombie did not call in a horde, so that's cool. And as you can see here, I have done some work off camera. I think I did some of this work after the recording last time and then some maybe on the stream. But that's irrelevant. Let's get back to Cage's Keep and do what we got to do. Alright, I'm going to dump these in here and let's get going. As you can see, I made a little area for my bike that's closer to my base. I don't think I did that on camera. You know, it's funny, when I do all this work off camera and on stream, and I haven't made a video for a few days, and I haven't streamed this in a few days, I kind of get confused on, you know, what was what and what was where and, you know, whatever. So you can see that base is not perfect. I'm going to work with it because I really like the layout, but it's far from perfect, man. Like, screamers spawn... Do you guys know why screamers would be spawning in my base? Could it be... It's got to be the building, right? It's got to be the building. Because as far as I understand, the way the heat map works is building stuff does add to your heat. It's not a lot, theoretically. I really don't know. It's not supposed to be a lot. Mainly, the thing that causes in the heat... For those of you new players, let me reiterate what I'm talking about here. There's a mechanic in the game called a heat map, and certain actions raise the heat in an area, and when the heat gets up to a certain number, it calls in a screamer. And the screamer is going to, like, get in, it's going to look around, and if it sees you... last time I heard, it was supposed to be any... If the screamer sees any actions that you did, your walls, your base, they're supposed to call in a horde. That doesn't seem to be the case. The screamers only seem to call in the horde mainly when they see you, although some people have told me stories that screamers do call in the horde even when they don't see the player. But from my own personal gameplay and standpoint, No screamers ever called in a horde unless they saw me. And even when they do see me, sometimes they don't call in a horde. So yeah, the screamer comes and call in a horde. The horde's really annoying, and you just got to deal with it. Now, the things that really get the screamers in, the thing that brings up the heat is the forges and the campfires. Gore blocks can also raise the heat in an area. Maybe, you know what? I think a deer died on my spikes and I left the gore block there. Maybe that's because someone told me that gore blocks raise the heat quite a bit. And I let the deer die and I let the gore block form and I never did anything about it. And it was actually in that general area. It happened on stream. So if you guys ever care to check out my streams, I do, you know, a lot of 7 Days to Die on stream. And sometimes I come on my single player and I do some grinding and stuff. So that's what I'm talking about when I say stream. It's on Twitch, by the way. If you're ever curious, it's in the a link to the in the description is a link to my stream. So if you're ever curious about anything about something with me, always check the description of my videos. You can usually find your answers there. Like someone was asking the other day, can you give me a link to your stream? I was like, yeah, I will, but just so you know, it's in the description. So. I don't remember how bad this thing was messed up. I probably shouldn't have the bike anywhere near it. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's go put the bike back at our base, our original base, and we'll just walk here. Okay, so where is my original base? I can't look at the map on the. Okay, I'm starting to learn this town without looking at the map because you can't open the map on the mini bike. Why? I don't know. It's really irritating, but you can't do it. So. But it's forcing me to learn this town without the need of a map. Whatever that's good for. Did I bring gas with me? I didn't. Alright, we got enough gas to get back, so it's not a big deal. But actually, we might have gas over at our base over there, so it's really not a big deal. Yeah, so a lot of you guys chimed in on your thoughts about this game coming to console. For the most part, like, I kind of feel like everyone was, like, happy that I wasn't shitting all over the console people. My gut instinct from the PC Master race that I am part of, my gut instinct is to talk down to console gamers. And, you know, there's a lot of console gamers that are just, I don't know, like, just not my type of gamer, and like, the way they play games and the games they play kind of irritates me, and it probably shouldn't. Like, what do I care, you know? But, yeah, it does get on my nerves sometimes. Like, the fact that Call of Duty is such a big franchise bothers me. And it really shouldn't. Like, who cares, right? But, it does, so. That's really loud, isn't it? Alright, anyway, yeah, that's too loud. Alright, let's go to audio. And overall sound or ambient. Alright, ambient was 40%. Let's remember that. Oh my god, seriously? It barely did anything. Okay, that's not doing anything. That's not ambient, that's why. 40%, so let's just do this. Much better. I just gotta remember to turn that up. Yeah, so anyway, like, you know, my gut instinct is to put down the console gamer. And you know what? That's not really fair. You know, I don't understand why the console gamer buys the same game every year in the Call of Duty franchise or, you know, or Madden. But you know what? God bless you. You love the games. Who am I to say you shouldn't like that stuff? It's all good. It honestly doesn't... You know, I didn't bring any guns, did I? I wonder if I left my guns here. You know, we're going to have to check that. Let's see, because we might have to go back and get some guns. Anyway, so, like, who am I to tell people they shouldn't enjoy something? So, whatever. It is what it is. So, I kind of just was cool about it. I was like, whatever. If it's going to come to console, it's going to come to console. But then, and everyone was, like, really happy about that. But Pam was not happy about it because her idea is that if the game comes to console... Hold on, we'll get back to Pam in a second. Yeah, that's all the ammo we're going to need. Do we have repair kits? Yes. Okay, no, we're good. As a matter of fact, we should probably grab this because we might have to put it on. Yep, we're going to have to put this on. And we're still dropping in temperature. Crap. I don't have the, I don't have the clothes. Oh, that's yeah, I might have to do something. I'm gonna have to take steps. Can I make any clothes with what I have here? I cannot. Alright, we'll worry about that when we start really getting cold. Anyway, Pam didn't like the idea of the game coming to console because basically what she's saying is if it's coming to console that you know they might be done with development and they might leave stuff out and it might be a lesser game because they have to. I mean, let's face it, consoles cannot do what computers do, and in order to bring it to console, you might have to make some sacrifices in game, not mechanics, but game features. And I understand where she's coming from, and she's not wrong, but I'm just going to hope that they don't do that. I want the console. You know, there's a lot of people who watch my videos who can't play the game because they just can't get that good of a computer. Yet, if it was on PS4 or Xbox, they would be able to play it. And I want everyone to be able to play this game. So, I guess I'm just being, like, I want the best of both worlds. I want them to port it to console, but I also don't want them to leave out any features. Maybe that's a pipe dream. Maybe it's not possible. And if it's not possible, I'm sorry, console gamers, but I'm with Pam on that. If they're gonna make it a lesser game to bring it to console, if I have to play an inferior version because it's coming to console, I'm sorry, but I can't back you up on that. I'm not on board with that. But I guess I'm just hoping they won't do that. But I don't know, maybe that's just a pipe dream. So I just wanted to explain to everyone where I was coming from with that. You know, when I was a kid, I was all like, you know, like hardcore with my beliefs, and if I thought the consoles were shit, then consoles were shit, and anyone who played consoles were shit. But in my old age, you know, I grow up, I'm trying to be a little bit more even-handed. Plus, doing YouTube and stuff, like, you know, not that I'm aiming to please everyone, but, you know, like, I'm talking to people, and, you know, they might, you know, maybe the person I'm talking to doesn't have the money for a PC, or maybe they don't have the time for a PC, because PCs are very, very... PCs are very demanding of your time. You know, something goes wrong with your PC, you might lose 4 hours trying to figure it out. Like literally. Like I was recording my gameplay the other day for something, and I started rendering out the videos, and the videos were coming out messed up. They were they were finishing, but they were coming out like very small files. And then about halfway through the video, the video would crash, and I didn't know what was going on. I've had this problem in the past. I've like did reinstalls and a couple things that fixed it, and I was like, okay, so this sucks. Now like that was like a month ago, so now it's happening again, and I'm like, oh my god, my video editing software is, you know, flaking out on me. This sucks, you know. And I was like, I can't have this, you know? So I lost like hours, you know, a few hours trying to figure out what was wrong and eventually reinstalling the program. And I finally figured it out. If you're curious, what was wrong was my hard drive was full. Actually, it wasn't completely full. It still had about 5 gig on it, but there's things on your hard drive that you have to leave on there that take up space that you don't really see. So yeah, basically at 5 gig, I couldn't render out any more videos. And that was completely my fault, but, you know, like, it was a learning process, and I learned, and, you know, whatever, it won't be a problem again, but, you know, stuff like that happens, and sometimes it's your fault, sometimes it's not, and computers just take up a lot of time and effort, and not everyone has it. And the PlayStation and the Xbox, as much as I'm not a console gamer anymore, you know, you buy them, you bring them home, you plug them in, and they work. You know, for the most part. Obviously, there's exceptions to every rule, but for, you know, in general, your Xbox One's going to work the way it's supposed to. And that's awesome for people who don't have time or don't want to deal with PCs. Plus, PCs are really expensive. My PC was, you know, $2,300. You'll have some PC people who say, oh, you can get a PC that can play all these games for like $500-$600. That's not really true. They want you to, in order to do that kind of stuff, you have to like steal Windows and, you know, make shortcuts in certain areas. I mean, Jesus, the monitor alone on a PC, even like if you really bargain shopped, well, actually I haven't bought a monitor in a while, but from what I did buy a monitor, if you bargain shop maybe on sale on a Black Friday, you can get a good monitor for like $100. So that's $500 for the machine. You know, a good graphics card, even a cheapo, even like a bargain graphics card is, what the hell am I hitting? Are there invisible spikes there, or am I getting too close to my spikes? I'm getting too close to my spikes. You know, the point is, I'm not gonna argue. Maybe people could find deals, but I have a hard time believing you're gonna get a computer for $500 or even $600 that's gonna run these games, and you know, you're probably gonna take so many shortcuts that the computer's gonna be outdated next year. You know, you get an Xbox One, that thing's good for, you know, God, the console life cycle is now like 10 years. I mean, theoretically, you could... Oh, my God, I don't have any more scrap iron. I definitely should have brought more scrap iron. God damn it, Cage. That is a problem. I'm gonna have to go back to my base. Mother freaking A. Yeah. What do we got up here? Nothing. Nothing. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go back to the base for, actually, maybe we should go to the base here. Let's go to the base in this town and see if there's any scrap iron. Honestly, I don't think there is, but you know what? If we're gonna go back to the other base, we need to be making transfers anyway, so it would only make sense to go grab stuff now. And if we're gonna go back to the other base, we'll grab stuff now. So I'll keep talking until I don't have anything to talk about, and then I'll pause the video. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, PCs. So yeah, you know, the Xbox One's gonna work for you, and that's it. And some people just don't want to deal with the computer. It's not always a money issue. So I don't have any problem with coming to PC. I'm glad Arc came to the PC. I just don't want them to get. I just don't want them to be lesser experienced because they went to the PC. Like Minecraft, they did a different version for the PC. Now, would Minecraft have been different if it didn't go to the PC? I don't know, but they kept developing it. It kept getting more and more, you know, complex on PC, and the console version was a really, really weak version of the PC version. It was pretty, you know, scaled back. So I don't know. I just hope Pam's wrong, I guess. Why did I come up here? I don't know. Let's see what's up here. Oh yeah, close. So we got a jacket already. What do we need? You know, we need boots. I don't see any boots here. Do I want to take any of this stuff? Nah, I really don't care. Did I leave anything here? No, I didn't leave anything here, probably. Did this respawn? No. Alright, let's get going. I'm getting sidetracked here. Alright. You know what we're going to do right now while we're close is we're going to check the farm. Yeah, so after I settle out, what do you guys think? I mean, you guys all still think the same thing? I mean, I'm not going to... Basically, I guess the too long didn't read version is I'm too old to be hating on people for shit like that. And, you know, I'm just not going to do it. And, you know, we kind of judge people like, you know, I do, you know. I would see... Did I pick all this? Oh, I did pick all this. Okay. I didn't think I did. Grab all this. Is there anything left in the chest? Nothing that I care about. Okay. Yeah, so like my initial reaction would be, and like, you know, we all judge a group of people. Well, maybe you guys don't, but you know, I find myself doing it. I'll meet one kind of person, I'll be like, oh, those console gamers, you know, they're no good. They're noobs, they're casuals, but that's not true. You know, everybody's different. There's console gamers out there that are noobs and casuals, and there's not honestly, there's nothing even wrong with that, you know. We take that as like as a bad thing, but there's nothing really wrong with that. Then there's console gamers out there that I don't get. In the olden days, I would say don't respect, but you know what, man? If someone wants to buy the same Madden every year, then God bless them. You know, hey man, if you're having fun with it, that's all that matters. And you know what? If like a game came out that I love that much, it came out every year, I'd probably buy it every year too. You know. So you know, just trying to be cool. And hopefully we can all get what we want. Hopefully the console gamers can get 7 Days to Die. And hopefully us 7 Days to Die players can not have everything. I don't like the word dumbed down. I'm going to try not to say it anymore. Let's say streamlined. Streamlining is a good thing, but you don't want to be streamlined too much. I don't mind the streamlining they did in this game, with one exception. I would like to see the meats separated again. I've been reading the forums. I've been reading people talking about it, and they've convinced me. I think we need separate meat again. I also think that we should make the hunger thing in this game more complex. And by complex, I mean, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to look at some stuff here. Oh, okay, cool. We still have some of this. So let's take those two. Oh my God, we got a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna take the stuff I want to take the most. I don't know if lead doesn't... Oh my God, look at all the clay I have. Jeez, I still have so much stuff here. Alright. So let's take all of this. You know what? That might barely be enough. Oh my God. Yeah, I really got a lot of stuff here. Let's take that goldenrod. Oh, jeez, I gotta do more transfers. I gotta do them off camera. Alright, let's take this and this. And let's go work on our base. We might actually have enough metal now for the rest of the base. You know what? You know what's a good idea? So we don't have to go back to our other base? Here, check this out. Alright, first of all, let's put the clay back. We're not going to go back to the other base. I'm not going to have to. And I'll show you why. Because we're just going to start cooking here. Yeah, do that. Yeah, to hell with it. We're just going to start cooking here. And then we'll make the, oops. What we'll do is we'll make the scrap iron here. We still got a pretty decent amount of daylight left. I think this is going to work. This is going to work. And one more. There we go. All right, so we'll let that cook up. We'll come back. We'll go repair the spikes as much as we can with the iron we have. We'll come back, grab the rest of the iron, fully repair the spikes, repair the wall, and we'll be good to go for the day 56 horde. All right, so I don't remember what the hell I was talking about now. God darn it. It was something interesting too. And don't bother telling me in the comments because it's not going to help because I don't see the comments till a few days later when this. Actually, this video is going up today. So, but it won't help because I won't see it before the end of the video, so it's irrelevant. Yeah. So, have you guys seen? Have you guys been watching the multiplayer Let's Play of this game? Husband and Wife is back, and we've been making some multiplayer stuff. I think I've talked about it before in here, but I'm gonna talk about it again. I've got myself, my wife Autumn, part owner of Kill Servers Pam, and I guess fans Ono Koho and Bish. Ono Koho and Bish have been longtime supporters on Patreon and have been playing on the Patreon server quite a bit. I'd like to get that, but I can't. We gotta be ready for the horde. Ono Koho and Bish have been longtime supporters of Patreon, been on the server for a long time, and just been really cool dudes. So I was like, I was trying to get into, basically what I was doing is I was looking for people to do multiplayer server stuff with, and, as a YouTuber, I'm looking to build my channel, so I was looking for other YouTubers to do videos with, and I sent out, like, messages to people. Nobody ever gets back to me, so I was like, whatever, let's just do this with husband and wife and the crew, and let's just get this started. So that's what we did. And it's been pretty fun. It's a lot different from the single player Let's Play, which is good because you always want something different. These spikes look so different, don't they? They look nice. I think it's because they have snow on them or water or something. Anyway, so it's a lot different than this one. It's a lot more relaxed. I think tomorrow I'm putting up the video where we have our first 7-day horde. And I don't want to spoil it, but it was pretty freaking cool. I had a good time with it, man. I had a really good time with it. Hordes by yourself are cool, but hordes when you have teammates is like, it's actually better. They've made multiplayer in this game a lot more fun. I think all my spikes are upgraded. Wow. Okay then. Should we make and put down small spikes? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care. I don't really have anything else to do though, so. Hello. Yeah, honestly, I don't have anything else to do. I got some daylight to burn. Would there be any reason not to put down small spikes? I mean, honestly, I could do more transfers. I probably should do more transfers. Actually, you know what? There's still a couple things we need to take a look at here. And if I have some time, I will do some more transfers. The wall looks, like, untouched pretty much, so I'm not really concerned with that. So it seems that the developers have, I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, I think that Pam told me the hordes. I'm gonna put more spikes down. Let's just do that. 75. No, 25. 50. 150. I'm really not gonna use these that much. Let's just do 25 for now. We can always make more. That'll give me 75. Anyway, the way Pam told me is, and I don't know, I might have this wrong. I might be misremembering it. If I am, Pam, I'm sorry. But the way Pam said it is that on day 49, the hordes, like, roll over. And by what was it day 49, Pam? I don't know. I think it was day 49. But what she means by roll over is they start coming like they're day 1 again. Although I didn't get cops on day 1, so I don't know. Maybe I've got that wrong. But the fact of the matter is, me not getting ferals, on day 49 was not an accident. It's kind of intended. It seems like they're kind of like rolling in less ferals, or maybe we're going to have Horde days that don't have any ferals. But the thing is, if we have a Horde day that doesn't have any ferals, it's going to be replaced by extra cops. I don't know if you guys saw that day 49 Horde, but there was a lot more cops in the Horde. And to be perfectly honest, I'll take ferals over cops any day. Although cops are more fun to kill. So yeah, I'm thinking like there might not be any ferals in this Horde again. I really don't know. With me playing over, you know, updates, I mean, this world was made in 13.7, it's not 13.8. Honestly, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You just don't know. Alright, guys, we heard the timer. I'm going to actually spend the rest of my time here upgrading and getting prepared for the Horde. And then what we're going to do after that is we're just going to have the 7-day Horde next video. So get psyched for the day 56 Horde, and I will see you next time. That's going to be it for episode 55, and I'll see you next time for episode 56. Till then, take it easy.